Oke guys, game ketiga. Kita skip game kedua karena nggak terlalu dapat banyak pembelajaran ya. Gue lihat tadi kan. Kita langsung ke game 3 aja di sini. 80 dulu. Eko versus Onic, dan kita lihat di sini lagi-lagi Eko menggunakan Atlas tank ya guys ya. Ini dari early game-nya sih kayak biasa guys. Kalau kita analisis, kita early game dulu. Early game. Nah, Yuzong Lapu, Yumitnya Yuve Varsha. Oh, early game tetap menang Onic sih. Dia main Natalia guys. Atlasnya lebih ke defensif harusnya. Atlasnya harus lebih ke defensif. Nah, tuh. Atlasnya lebih defensif ke carry. Jadi harusnya Onic lebih bisa setup duluan buat turtle. Natanya datang. Yuzong juga sama Lapu bisa setapan Yuzong dulu ya. Karena Yuzong itu untuk early game pasti menang setup lawan Lapu guys. Itu udah fix di laning. Sanford pasti kepres untuk melawan Yuzong di early game. Kalau udah level 4 baru menang Lapu. Tapi Lapu nggak mungkin keluarin ulti di sebelum turtle. Oke, Yawi kepres. Kita lihat darahnya udah setengah. Turtle lihat, turtle mau disetapin. Kita lihat, nah Karinanya udah setup. Langsung digas cok, nggak pakai mikir anjing Sanford. Nggak pakai mikir guys, nggak pakai mikir. Buset. Bu. Wah, gila nih orang. Fredrin. 2-1. Eko tadi nggak dapet turtle. Udah pasti enak guys Onic early game ya. Di sini bakal ditarik lagi nih. Aduh, di reset ya. Di reset. Yuzong lama ultinya, Lapu-Lapunya udah ada ulti bentar lagi guys. Nah, ini anaknya Lapu-Lapu kayak gini nih. Turtle pertama oke lah, tadi perang terus reset. Tapi turtle kedua gini lihat. Lapu-Lapu udah ada ulti lagi, hijau lagi. Yuzong masih hitam, masih belum hijau, belum ada ulti. Inilah enaknya Lapu dari Yuzong. Setupnya cepet banget. Sorry guys, gue naikin.
Oh, look at how Keged is aggressively rotating here.
That's what you call the bob and weave right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Be okay there, but that's what I wanted to point out too. The fact that Super Prince did get that early kill, has the mystery shop here with this Eve pick. You know he's going to be able to do a lot already with that early kill, right? And yes, it's a minor gold lead that they have. But right now, Onic Philippines in a good position already starting for this game 3. Kakadut especially
Brody. Farming aja dulu. Ini pasti emang gilanya di perang sih guys. Selalu MPLPH tuh selalu kayak gitu. Lord 70 detik dia udah. Kalau udah nggak ada apa-apa tinggal tutupin jungle, tutupin gold lane. Kalau emang mereka nggak main kaditaan, mereka nggak mungkin ke XP lane sih. Selain jungle-nya mungkin ya, yang mungkin ke XP lane.
Yeah, it's buy time for Echo as you're trying to
Serius nih Lapu-Lapu motong nih, serius Sun Panis. Nah, ada ulti. Lapunya udah ulti. Sensuinya. Wah, jelek banget cok, mati cok. Digas lagi lu lihat. Yawi! Lu gila lu nih Yawi nih bos. Senggol dong. Jarang-jarang orang pakai Atlas guys, dan ini Yawi yang bener-bener menggila Atlasnya. Ngeri banget ini orang kalau udah pakai hero-hero pick off kayak Atlas cow ya. Cownya kenapa di ban kah? Kari juga pinter di sana, dia nge-freeze lane ya, bukan nge-freeze dia jaga lane-nya biar nggak maju guys. Karena Brody Kari itu enakan Brody di lane. Bukan masalah enak gak enak sih. Wave-nya kalau kayak gitu tuh enakan Kari, karena Brody-nya kalau farming mesti maju-maju, jadi ada kesempatan buat di pick off. Oke, Sanford-nya udah di turtle juga. Langsung ulti gak sih? Nggak mau diperangin. Top lane-nya bisa hilang juga nih. Wah, jelek. Eko jelek nih. Dapat turtle, top lane-nya juga harusnya dapat. Nah, mereka bingung. Itu harusnya mereka gas aja sih tadi di turtle tadi. Sanpot. Yawi!
Yawi under the
Wah,
turret with
babi
the
nih orang
fatal
bener
links.
gua guys.
Two fall
Yawi
for
guys ya.
Philippines top
Haram,
side.
haram.
And now it's Echo looking to press the situation
Wah, lu
on this
lihat
tier
aja,
one.
Cok.
And
Buset,
that's another
Kartizi.
that falls top lane.
Man, being an Echo fan right now, and that
Wah,
reaction of
nggak bisa,
Redmar
nggak bisa.
felt like
Terlalu
I was
gila,
I'm
terlalu
jumping
gila
in the
Yawinya.
swimming pool, but that just how
Terlalu
Yawi
gila,
did
terlalu
it.
gila guys.
Man, you gotta blame the camera.
Ngeri,
man.
ngeri,
That
ngeri.
was like the perfect
Ngeri,
moment.
ngeri, ngeri. Iri, 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 iri.
The camera shifted up top lane. The first thing we see is that Fatal Link setup. That was dramatic and cinematic all rolled into one. Now looking at the items, it is the Enchanted Talisman, the Super Prince built first Forest Eve. But right now it's a bigger lead for Sanji's Farsa. Actually getting the steel leg plates and the warrior boots as well, so that he
Susahnya
survives a
gini
little bit
sih,
more of the physical
Lapu
damage
lawan
of
Yuzong tuh
Shadow
pasti di
Ryota
ulti-ulti
and
doang.
Pake.
Kalau
More
Lapu nggak pakai ulti
importantly,
juga nggak
what we
mungkin menang
thought
lawan
would be a
Yuzong
quicker,
tanpa ulti ya.
snowballing scale by Onic has turned into an echo control game. And I have to mention here the play that Onic tried to go for earlier. We call it the second turtle trade, or the 5-minute trade, wherein instead of going for the second turtle or whatever the objective is up at the 5th minute, what you go for is a push into the gold lane. That's what they did to Benny Cutie to force out his flicker and actually almost taking down his tower. Echo though, what teams usually do is after that trade attempt, you go for the counter engage and counter punish, which Echo eventually did, taking down the tower up top and getting that highlight play from Yawi there as well.
Oke, Turtle tarik lagi, ini bakal jadi peperangan besar nampaknya, tapi Yuzongnya telat. Yuzongnya telat, Yuzongnya harusnya berani solo kill Kari sih tadi di bawah sih. Nggak mau mereka, nggak mau mereka. Nggak mau perang, nggak mau perang, nggak mau perang.
Onic Philippines respecting the setup right now of Echo.
Nggak mau perang, nggak mau perang, nggak mau perang.
They need the defense setup here is really
Buset,
showing
Kartizi mainnya juga ini ya, dia busnya ditusuk-tusuk coy, jadi kayak Natalianya susah nih. Mereka ngerti juga loh Natalia. Oke, udah di...
Yawi! Again! And they're still going to be looking to punish them, but it's Yawi that falls here. No one from Onic Philippines going down. They're able to survive that despite that
Gak ada yang mati tapi cok, Onic cok. Kan gak sih lu lawan Atlas kayak gitu guys, apalagi gak ada Purify cok, Brody Flicker, Karina, Natalia lagi.
Great response there by Onic to not lose it.
I say they were expecting it. They were waiting for Yawi to make the move, and they had a chance to sustain the damage. So possibly right now, Echo is not, the damage is not yet enough to go up against Onic Philippines.
Yeah. The crucial thing there also was the silence coming in from Kekadude's Natalia. He was able to come in just at the right time. Echo knew actually that
buset. Because
Yawi got the info right before he set things up, but they still couldn't avoid the silence.
Diflickerin. Jelek, tim fighter jelek. Ryota ngegas.
And they back off for now. Another stalemate mid lane.
Setahu gua Explainer ada satu lagi deh selain Ryota deh. Siapa ya satu lagi? Jago juga.
Onic utilizing their Natalia and Karina together to prioritize taking down Sanji, which is honestly a great call. Again, that's their only source of magic damage right now. However,
bottom lane-nya hilang lagi sama Brody. Eko mainnya lebih ngumpul guys, mereka sadar kalau side lane gitu mereka ada Natalia nggak bisa. Dipaksa perang. Gila, langsung digas guys. Gak main Karinanya di gangbang coy. Di gangbang Karinanya guys. Di gangbang banget. Ulti Atlas, ulti Lapu. Kalau lagi early game Lord gini kayaknya ngegasin jungler juga masih bagus ya, nggak usah langsung ke MM ya. Ilmu. Gua kira kalau Turtle doang gas jungle, kalau Lord udah ngegas Maxman, tapi kalau musuh belum setup, kayaknya gas jungle juga mantep sih.
They have eyes, they smell Kekadude from a mile away. And they don't want that to happen. Now they approach mid-game. They're building up items. They're building up damage. They want to go up against the team fighting capability of Onic. If they take Kekadude first and be aware on where his positioning is, that gives him an avenue of bouncing back. So now probably they would want to clear this lane because they know somewhere around this map someone is probably getting information.
Hati-hati, mereka ada Yif juga guys, bisa rada blunder juga nih. Lu tahu sendiri Yif kalau udah high ground tuh sekuat apa kan? Oh, diangkat satu orang. Yuzongnya siap. Buset, Sanford. Mereka udah nggak ada Benny Cutie. Oh, masih berani dia. Buset, digas lagi. Buset, Yuzongnya.
So they find two. Onic Philippines holding on. It's a 2-for-2 trade.
Fantastic.
Boleh ini game 3 ya, coy ya. Dia mau solo kill guys.
Oh, look at Saji. Couldn't get it onto nets. But speaking of, Kekadut, Ryota, and
Ngeri.
entries together have been the bane of Echo's existence in the last couple of engagements, especially that last one there, where they really are hunting down either Benny or Sanji. If they can't get Sanji, they'll get Benny. If they can't get Benny, they'll get Sanji. They know that if they take at least one of them down, their chances of winning a team fight will increase considerably. So I like the focus that Onic is putting into here. Now Echo, I'd want to see a little bit more caution from there because even though, yes, they have the tools, they really need to watch out for those synchronized entries by Onic because that's been punishing Sanji and Benny.
Oh, they need to look out for that. The late game answer of Onic Philippines is still on the table. Up against the world champs, Echo.
Up
Now,
against world
for
champ,
lane clearing
Echo.
and Vision, they would really want to do it up against Echo's possible split.
Yeah. Now the members of Echo need to watch out for the fact that there is already a malefic roar on the hands of Kekadut's Natalia. Nets, on the other hand, I believe he's on the way to building a Haas clause if he wants a little bit more sustainability. But he does have the Heptasis, the Malefic Roar, and the Wind of Nature as well. So they really need to maximize protecting Sanji and making sure he stays alive so that he can deal the damage onto Nets.
Oh, what's the safety? What's the safety line here if you're Echo?
Oh, look at Dude. Look at Dude.
You say Ryota's life steal early is really strong.
Well, hopefully, you don't want to see Onic Philippines just give.
Apakah akan ada ulti menggila lagi dari Yawi di sini? Akan terjadi. Yawi sudah menghilang. Wah, dia nyari. Langsung digas dong Lordnya dong. Enggak, Sanfordnya dapat. Oh, Sanfordnya mundur, dia cuma pancing doang, Oh, dia gas Natalianya langsung ya. Kagak maksa lah. Wah, dapat Karina tapi ya. Lapunya pinter sih, nggak maksa sih. Sumpah. Lapunya pinter banget. Lihat guys, lapunya tuh dicontoh. Lapu-lapunya tadi nggak shift kan. Ada Brody, dia nggak maksa ke depan itu. Oh gitu mainnya ya. Emang mainnya tim play banget Eko. Rata-rata ya orang Indonesia ya. Pro player Indonesia, bahkan gua kalau ada kesempatan ke Yves tapi ada Brody, gua tetap gas aja, Cok. Kayak tadi lu lihat Psychot kan lawan, mirip Psychot juga, ada 2 tadi digas. Ini Sanford ini santai, Cok. Dia bener-bener main tim banget, dia udah tahu dia masih ada Maxman. Kalau dia maju dia mati, Maxman yang ntar bisa digas sama Yuzong, dia mundur. Dia santai mainnya, Cok. Sumpah. Emang kedisiplinan ini sih yang PH tuh masih di atas Indonesia ya. Dia bener-bener mundur itu. Yang penting nggak mati.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's still a normal day. Yeah.
What day is it? It's a normal day.
It's Saturday, but call it normal day for Onic Philippines.
Every day is normal day.
Every day is normal day. I'm gonna say it as well.
Yeah. And again, thank you, Nets, for giving us that soundbite that we will use the entire season now for Onic.
It's a normal day.
I love that mentality. Again, don't put so much pressure on yourself.
Especially when you're going against a team like Echo, right?
For me, that helps.
Yeah,
that helped them.
It does. And you see them right now. They forced that game number 3. They're playing well in this game number 3. And Echo actually are the ones with their backs on the wall despite them having a tower lead. It's more a red side map color that we're seeing right now.
Well, I feel like that's also just partly because when you have a Natalia across from you, even if you have that tower advantage, you never know, right? You never know exactly where Kekadu's going to be here on this Natalia, and that's always a threat. So that's why we actually
Nunggu Lord lagi paling guys, nggak ngapa-ngapain, duitnya juga beda dikit doang.
You're correct, and at the same time,
Nggak ada yang perlu dibahas ini, udah tinggal team fight-nya. Bunuh depan juga menang, Eko juga sama sih, sama kuatnya sih Eko Onic sih. Brody itu juga nembusin tank, cok. Mungkin yang rada bikin beda mereka ya ini, dia main Atlas kan. One moment abis coy, Onic coy.
However, in terms of their impact in the game, it's still pretty similar. Despite Sanford building himself a Hunter Strike and a Bloodlust Axe, it seems like with what Ryota can do in terms of disrupting Sanji's Farsa, it doesn't feel like there's a 2K gold lead between Sanford and Ryota.
Not at all, Renmar, not at all. So it's more likely, it boils down to mechanics, execution.
Yeah.
Now this enhanced Lord can
Ini harus diperang sih. Ini dua-dua harus perangin sih coy. Aduh, Natalianya kalau split atas pusing kepala nih Onic. Oh, Eko nih, sorry. Eko pusing kepala nih coy.
And right now we're just going to have to wait to see how this Lord dance basically commences, because right now both junglers
pusing kepala kalau nggak kelihatan.
Here, keeping it in the middle actually.
Natanya kalau nih ya guys ya, masalahnya mereka gini-gini doang, makronya gila banget. Nata kalau kelihatan di atas langsung digas ini. Sama lihat posisi Atlasnya anjing. Lihat guys posisi Atlasnya guys. Jauh banget, Natanya nggak berani show. Natanya nggak berani kagak berani ngepush itu, digas langsung.
To go back to it just like a Hayabusa and get the retribution.
Will we see that?
Will we see that again?
Gila.
Hilang. For the Lord push.
There's the conceal. Yawi looking for his own angle. He can't catch anyone that he was looking for. Backside.
Farsianya aduh di geng beng, cok.
They lose a massive
Farsianya mati, guys.
Oh,
dapet Karina, mati nggak lu? Mampus nggak lu Eko, coy?
I was feeling something. I thought Beniki was waiting for something good to happen, but that Sanji being bursted down turned things around.
They committed everything to taking down that Farsa. And Sensui, calm and cool, winning another retribution battle against Carl TZ. He's in Zen mode right now. Call him Zensui.
Yeah, talking about Zen and peace. A Karina for Onic Philippines. No sweat. I can do a battle up against Carl TZ. That's confidence. Pure confidence on a normal day.
It's a normal day.
Again. We're going to say it over and over again. This is something normal for Onic Philippines. Everything's normal.
Well, right now, they want to end this series here, right? They're in good position to do it.
Yawi, lihat posisi Yawi guys dari belakang. Kelihatan nggak sama Karinanya Karinanya liatin lagi ya. Pinter Karinanya.
This Lord taken down that inhibitor turret, the base cracked open
Clear turret
here,
dulu nggak sih, clear Lord dulu. Pinter juga mereka nggak clear mid tadi. Makanya midnya nggak di-press.
I say it's not the end for Echo. They have the Atlas, Yawi has the flicker, the comeback play, the setup play is still there, so they could actually respect that if you're Onic Philippines. But how do you get out of the base? The presence of Kekadu
Tapi Sensui ada, Karinanya ada, harusnya ada Winter sih.
Echo are gonna have to play this more defensively, counter punch style like what Onic have been doing, because looking at the lineup of Echo, they do have a lineup that's built very well for defending sieges and turning the game around from that scenario, because when you're defending from the base and
total damage Benny QT nggak ada damage loh. Sanford yang paling ngeri damage-nya bahkan lebih daripada Yves. Belum nge-damage karinya.
Right in front of him, if you have petrified, that could be the end if you're bursting down firepower.
Can you, I mean, okay, we're seeing player gold now, but did you see the total damage, just how low Benny QT is on the total damage? I think he was second to last or third to last on total damage.
That low?
Yeah. That's how much of a struggle Benny QT is having here in this game.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier. Teams are so used to going up against a carry, and after the display of this hero in the M4 World Championship, and, well, even in the MWI that we saw recently before MPL Philippines started, teams have study this hero so closely that they know what they can do in game to minimize its impact, and that's what they're doing right now to Benny QT. And again, that's kudos to Onic for understanding what they need to do.
Yeah, they're not afraid. So now if you're
Bisa di end juga nih kalau udah mega creep kan.
burst.
Ini Natalia bisa end game ini coy. Kalau team fight-nya lama, Yuzongnya lamain misalkan.
But how would you
Anjing,
go
mereka
up
begini
against
bertiga, Cok.
Onic remaining unpredictable, seeing
Wah.
avenues.
Aduh.
Getting close.
Ngeri banget gila. Bertiga nungguin di situ, anjir.
No.
Man, that could have been deadly.
I felt
Mereka
the
paham.
ground in my back.
Kartisi nggak bisa di pick off sendirian, mereka nggak ada hero Cho atau Kaja gitu yang langsung narik mati.
No, thank you. I don't want to check.
Happen, though, right? I mean, at this point in the game, Kakadu knows that people will be hunting for him, and if they're playing the bush game, you know, that's kind of expected at this point. So now we find ourselves again.
Gila, makronya Eko juga pinter banget guys. Mereka bertiga di atas, dua di bawah. Sunfortnya sendiri jadi bisa backup kiri kanan. Bukan backup kiri kanan, dia lebih tepatnya di mid sih, ngamanin midnya lah, biar nggak di flank si Kartisi. Rada pusing nih, Varesianya rada pusing guys. Harus join. Natalianya bisa end ini coy. Natalianya bisa end ini coy.
Onic Philippines is spreading Echo too thinly with all of the problems. Minions
Hati-hati
pushing.
aja ke N ya, hati-hati aja ke N nih.
Correct. How do you even eat
Lihat.
that on breakfast?
Mereka dua-duanya ngetengin Lord anjingnya mau jadi babu beneran coy. Tanker zaman jungler zaman sekarang.
I don't want to have that on my breakfast, but if Onic wants it,
Sumpah Sunfort.
who will get this Lord?
Dia mau stun Karina guys.
Wah!
Nice banget stunnya Sunfort.
And now Kakadu looking for the kill. Sanji with the feathered airstrike. The artillery's there. And they're going to get trapped here a little bit by Super Prince. They've got to
Sabar banget, mereka sabar banget.
Look at that Echo. They get the one that counts to keep them in the game here.
Gila, Sunfort pinter banget, skill satunya ke belakang. Ke gini dia tahu Karina mau balik. Anjir.
Will find the turnaround, and now just as Echo we thought was completely threatened and forced to
Sorry guys, saya sorry banget gue mulai Yawi tadi ulti apa ya? Gue minta maaf banget nih, gue ulang nih. Oh iya, dia ulti. Dia ulti Karinanya guys tuh, lihat. Karina di ulti tuh, jadi nggak bisa retry. Bayangin aja, Cok. Semua dikeluarin buat retry anjing. Mundurnya juga bareng karena dia udah. Mereka tahu kalau mereka udah buang skill buat jungler musuh, mereka nggak bisa perang karena ulti Lapu sama ulti Atlas sudah dipakai.
They're pressuring up top, but can they push forward in the base?
Here comes Yawi. They're going to be looking for anything they can. Ryota with the Black Dragon form. Kakadu has his eyes set on the target.
Gas langsung Natalianya nggak pakai lama nih.
Sanji with the kill. And now it's Echo looking to end the series.
Buset.
Echo loud and proud. The base is going down.
Makro play terlalu ini sih, terlalu rapi sih tim PH sih. Terlalu rapi anjing. Nggak paham gua. Serius terlalu rapi. Nggak ada bolong anjing, susah banget nyari bolongnya. Karena mekaniknya ngeri-ngeri tapi nggak ada yang mau 1-3 gitu. Udah bener-bener main buat menang.
What an effort by this team on your
Gua
screen right now.
upload dulu deh.
But again,
Huh!
Echo